The deadline to enter the transfer portal has officially come and gone. In today's video, we'll discuss two of the biggest names in the transfer portal right now that are linked to Texas Tech and where the Red Raiders stand in their recruitment process. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's RC Maxfield here for the Back to 12 podcast. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell to join the largest group of Texas Tech fans here on YouTube, almost 10,000 strong. Last I checked, we are 100 subscribers away from 5 digits. A sincere thank you to everyone that has tuned into these transfer portal videos. We're not done yet, not until the roster is completely filled out. But hey, if you want to tell your friends, by all means, this is the largest group of Texas Tech fans on YouTube. So be sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell to stay in the know on all things Texas Tech men's basketball all year long right here on the Back to 12 podcast channel. All right, let's jump into where Texas Tech stands for arguably two of the biggest, no pun intended, names in the portal, okay? Got to start with great. Got to start with him, right? So you got a 6'8", 250-pound forward from Utah State. He has 1 year of eligibility left, and last year for the Aggies of Utah State, he averaged 17 points per game, 9 rebounds, 2.8 assists, while averaging 2.5 combined blocks and steals per game. Where Texas Tech stands in his recruitment process right now. This is what we know over at the Scarlet and Black Insider, and has been reported by Austin Massey, Jacob Harris, and myself. So if you haven't joined the Scarlet and Black Insider, pretty damn good time to do so. But when it comes to great, in his recruitment process, he is scheduled to visit the 806 this weekend starting on May 4th through the 6th. Kentucky is out, okay? He gave a top 4 in places that he would visit. He did visit Kentucky, but Kentucky decided to go a different route. They got Garrison from Oklahoma State, Andrew Carr. They also got Williams from Drexel as well. So Kentucky is out, okay? So now assume that, hey, you take Kentucky out, that means 3 teams are in. He did take his official visit to Louisville, and as I mentioned, Texas Tech is in the mix, and they will have an official visit from the 4th through the 6th of May. The other team involved is Washington. Why is Washington so important in all of this in terms of the dominoes falling? Well, Coach Sprinkle. Coach Sprinkle was the guy that recruited great to Montana State. They moved together to Utah State, and now Coach Sprinkle is the head coach for the Huskies up there in Seattle, and they will have the last official visit on the schedule for great. So you think about it from that perspective, and this is what I've heard. I've heard some people online say that Texas Tech is out on great. That's the furthest thing from the truth right now. As of this recording, which is late May 1st, guess that's what, Wednesday night, Texas Tech is still in the mix for great. There's no debating that as of right now. Will he end up at Texas Tech? That's TBD. If I had to give you the honest answer about how I feel right now, I would give Washington the lead because of those connections with Coach Sprinkle and other guys on that Washington staff and the familiarity aspect of it. But Texas Tech is firmly in the mix and will have an official visit with a top 5 player in the transfer portal class, according to The Athletic, in great here this coming up weekend. So still in the mix of the Red Raiders, and they're firmly in the mix for this next name we're going to talk about. But before we do, I mentioned the Scarlet and Black Insider a couple times. Go check out the website. Just check it out for me. Go down to the description, link in the comments, whichever one you want. I don't care. Go check it out and see the work that Austin Massey, Jacob Harris, and myself and the community that is growing over there on the Scarlet and Black Insider.com. It's the fastest growing Texas Tech community on the internet today, and you stay in the know on everything Texas Tech basketball, whether it's on the floor, off of it, transfer portal, high school, whatever it may be, we've got you covered. So head on over to the Scarlet and Black Insider.com to stay in the know at the drop of a hat for everything Texas Tech men's basketball. All right, let's talk about a name that I brought up on the channel yesterday, and a name that is really interesting. I mean, again, I said it on yesterday's video, and that'll be down in the comments as well if you want to go check that out. But JT Toppin, this guy is the guy I want Texas Tech to land most in the portal. As it stands right now, they already got the guy that I like the most in Kevin Overton, at least early on in the process. This is the guy I like the most overall for Texas Tech. Okay, 6'9", 210, averaged 12.4 points, 9.1 rebounds in 26 minutes per game as a true freshman on a tournament team in the New Mexico Lobos there for the, Fighting Patinos out in Albuquerque. He was a 2023-2024 Mountain West Freshman of the Year. Remember, the last one in terms of the Mountain West Freshman of the Year, that worked out pretty well for the Red Raiders. D5, Darion Williams. He was on the second team All-Mountain West, was JT Toppin last year, and led the Mountain West Conference in field goal percentage, 62.3%, rebounds per game, offensive rebounds per game, and blocks per game. Again, as a true freshman, he is a Dallas, Texas native, and as I've mentioned, he is one of the, latest portal contacts for Texas Tech. According to multiple sources, Texas Tech is one of 4 teams that is thought to be in the running heavily for JT Toppin. Texas Tech, Texas, Kansas State, and Alabama. I've been told by multiple people that seemingly, as it stands right now, again, May 1st, late Monday or Wednesday night, Texas Tech and Kansas State seemingly are in the lead. Okay, and I've been told that there's an edge towards Texas Tech. As we know right now, and not even right now, just in the portal in its entirety, you can have an edge and then all of a sudden that just changes in the blink of an eye, right? But Texas Tech does seem to be in a really good spot as the recruitment process for JT Toppin develops. Remember, JT Toppin has a ton of connections to the Texas Tech men's basketball program, most notably these two. Kellen Buffington, the GM for the Red Raiders, has a good relationship with JT Toppin. Remember, JT is from Dallas, not to mention one of his former high school teammates in walk-on Jazz Henderson Jr. Him and JT are literally best friends. So that's a big in for Texas Tech in terms of Buff and Jazz Henderson Jr. As it stands right now, again, I think Texas Tech is in a really solid position to potentially land arguably the best freshman in this portal cycle. Okay, is it going to happen? TBD, right? But I think Texas Tech is firmly in the mix and has a chance to do so. And I know somebody's going to ask in the comments, do you think, RC, they could potentially land both Gray and JT Toppin? I think it might be one of those situations where whoever commits first, that's who you take, and then the other probably goes elsewhere, whatever that looks like. Either way, if you land one of these guys, they're true impacts in the front court. If you land both, don't get me started. We're going to start that hype train really early for Grant McCasland and crew. I'm telling you that right now. Man, if they land both. All right. That's going to do it for today's video, though. One more reminder, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. Well, if you want more transfer portal updates, I'm trying to give you guys one every day, maybe 4 a week, just kind of depends on what's going on. But let me know if you like them down in the comments. A lot of y'all have. I appreciate that. But it's just good to know that, hey, this isn't getting sour or anything like that. So let me know down in the comments. And one more time, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. Almost 10,000 subs here on the largest group of Texas Tech fans on YouTube today. And I'm very, very thankful for each and every one of you guys. We'll catch you tomorrow here on the Back to 12 podcast channel.